Hey guys, Ethrion here from Langrisser M SEA. I'm from the Guild Legion of Scorn, and it is time for a new Secret Realm event. Trails in Time second chapter is finally out with today's update. I've finally gotten off work, so yeah, it's time to start. Let's see what this plot quest has in store for us. Huge cities floating in the sky. Yeah, that's why it's called the floating city. Also, they've been here for a month. Maka boy. It's definitely not her creation. Come on, man. Rakas. 1,000 years ago. Wow. Okay, we'll have to transfer. Come on, guys. What? They're breaking the fourth wall again. Come on, let's go. There's a plot battle that happens here, obviously. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Yeah, where's everybody? Exactly, where are the operators? Ah, that explains why they got eaten by demons. Infantry, infantry, spearmen, spearmen, cavalry, cavalry, cavalry again. Yes, you seriously have to fight now. Okay, so let's see what they have. Obviously, it's a fixed units quest as always. He has Phantom Raid, Double Tap, and Ruthless. Okay. Matthew has Sunshade, Attack Command, Move Again, so no active skills. Grenier has Lance Phalanx and Power Stab, the usual. Dispel, Ultimate Quip and Heal for Almeda. Whirlwind Staff, Skyne Staff, Phoenix Wave, all attacking skills. And Chloe has Heal, Dispel, and Aurora Ring. The number of Dispel skills makes me nervous, and of course I've done some research on this quest beforehand, so I sort of know what to expect. Roar, blah 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 blah, okay, yes. Danger Zone on. Estelle is going to move up as far as she can. Joshua as well. Matthew, what do you have? Roar and Attack Intimidate. So we are not within 2 spaces. Oh, this one is within 2 spaces. But we can dispel that debuff, so that's fine. Grenier comes up. So we're going to focus our efforts on the upper portion of the map. That's nice. So they don't move unless we move. So we are going to kill off the Cyclops General with Matthew. Should be quite simple with regards to their troop advantage, I mean. So we're gonna move up and stay out of attack range. Nasty things do happen when you kill off the enemies, so I'm gonna make sure we're prepared for that. Come on. Finally. Okay, good, excellent. Strike. Okay, that's fine because we have Dispel. Yeah, so that's what they mean in the victory conditions, where the enemies... Come on guys, do you not translate this properly? So you have to kill off all enemies as your victory condition, and as your failure condition, if you let any one of these guys reach the control panel, as it were, the green squares here, you will fail. So it is paramount that you do not let that happen, obviously. Okay, so we're gonna first 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Estelle will be here, will end up here, and Grenier will end up here. The main reason why we have to get them to block off the paths is mainly because sorry, just thinking. It's mainly because they have RAM, and because we're using their units, we don't have things like Overlord's Badge and one yada yada yada. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So we're going to give them no choice but to attack our units. Hopefully. Estelle's going to move forward. Yeah. Okay, we're going to let them attack Matthew for one attack. So we're going to Skying Star and damage them severely. Excellent. We're going to get Grenier to move up and activate his guard skill. We're going to move Joshua up conservatively-ish, and we're going to heal up Matthew with Almeida. So that's that for Estelle's guard. That's that for Grenier's guard, unfortunately. Okay, good. He can only reach Estelle, so he kills himself on Estelle. Or he almost kills himself on Estelle and fails, because you know, things just work out that way. So these enemies have increased range, so you have to be careful of them, and you're gonna have to bear their attacks while we advance forward. Okay, so first course of action is to Whirlwind Star. Okay, so that causes us to Steel Titan up. Grenier still has one move. I'm going Aurora Ring. Everybody, wait, not yet. Let's just heal up Grenier to remove that mobility down debuff. I'm quite sure it can be removed. We are going to kill off the Hellhound. We don't need Power Stab yet. I'm gonna save that. Move Joshua forward. Move Matthew forward, I think. And we are going to dispel, not really to dispel, but just to heal up everyone. Hopefully they manage to tank the attacks. There is a time pressure. He's gonna Black Hole, which is fine. So we expected this, which is why we saved Aurora Ring. Sleep. Okay, so Matthew's out of commission, unfortunately. But not for long, because Chloe has something fantastic called Aurora Ring. Let's see how far she can go. Okay, so that's about as far as she goes. So 5 debuffs removed. Okay, so we can't dispel sleep, unfortunately. Oh well, I don't think we can dispel this. Yep. So we're gonna have to move forward, see whether Phoenix Wave will get both of them. Yes, it will. We're gonna Phoenix Wave. Boom. Very nice. Estelle's not immune to all debuffs. We're gonna move Joshua forward. We're gonna move Grenier forward. And because Almeida can't attack, she's just gonna heal up Matthew in preparation for next round. Okay, the enemies are getting closer. We gotta get moving, we gotta kill these guys. Meteor, whatever. Very nice. I love this invulnerable thing. Okay. She Dark Reapers, which is unfortunate. I did not expect Seal on every single person. Sorceress is dead. We're gonna charge ahead with Matthew. I think 2 attacks should be enough. We're gonna hit the vampire with Estelle. Okay, so that resolves that ensures that everyone can move forward. We're going to run out of range of the what do you call these guys? The Stone Colossus, because when they are killed, they will spawn more enemies, and I really don't want to deal with that now. Okay, Grenier is going to move forward. We're going to have to body block this area, otherwise obviously they will win. So we will do that now. Come on. Okay, all the silences are gone. And Almeida is just going to stay in standby and maybe support Grenier. You can see that these guys aren't very aggressive, they won't really attack. Their main aim is to try to get to where they want to go. Skying Star. Okay, good. Joshua, Phantom Raid, probably not. Just stay put and block them off. And we're just going to maybe hit this one. So we're just going to block them off and make sure that they cannot reach the what do they call it? The control room, as it were. Okay, we're gonna move ahead and heal up Grenier. And should we bother? Let's just do a magical attack. So that will hit the Stone Colossus quite hard. So they can't hit us, and therefore their AI is... they can't get into the control panel, and so therefore their AI is a bit bugged, which works out for us. In fact, we might not even need to use Phantom Raid. Only this one can move far enough, so we will kill this one with Joshua. And we will start to walk downwards. And we will guard. I don't even think we need to guard. Yeah, let's not guard. So the Stone Colossus dies, and we're moving downwards because these enemies will spawn. Okay, so cannot guard, but that's fine. Wow, that's new. That's interesting. Okay, so this undead hero dies. Let's see, 5 turns for 2 enemies should be fairly doable. We're gonna dispel. Let's see whether we can dispel all this nonsense. We can, excellent. We are going to reactivate Aurora Ring, should we? I'll just wait for the next round of debuffs-ish. Okay, we're positioning. Okay, yeah, here. I don't think they've increased cast range unlike the other. Of course, you forget, right? Whatever. So he will just double tap. There's no point. There's no point hitting her twice. Power stab. Succubus is dead. Matthew can charge and hopefully kill the vampire off. Okay, so that's the first plot quest. Fairly simple. Alright, 30 crystals, very good. Indeed, if they're demons. Yeah, let's go. Enough talking. So, okay. So just a quick side note on how the event works for Trails in Time second chapter. So you will see that this is like a Christmas event where there will be rewards for you to exchange. On the first tab, I will strongly recommend that you please skip the Silver Anarchy workout machines. Any one of you who has been playing since the first day will never ever require this. However, everything else is useful. The level 45 class materials obviously being very useful. The special enchantment packs, if you still use SR enchants, that is of course desirable, and tickets, Trinity vouchers, SSR headgear and weapons, needless to say, is something that you would want to get. I'm just going to show a spreadsheet very quickly, which is basically what you can get from the second and third day. So you can see that I've already input the values for the first day, which is Angelica's secret stash. The Dark Workshop and the Garage will open up in due course, like the Christmas event. I don't think it will be day 2 and day 3, probably something like day 3 and day 5 at the Christmas event, but time will tell. And these are the rewards you can look forward to. There will be gold Anarchy materials, which again most people at any game will not require. There will be gold, Olivier's memory shards, class materials. Rare enchant gift packs will be SSR enchants, so those are obviously quite highly sought after. SSR armor, of course, highly sought after as well. I probably won't exchange for the clothesline pole, mainly because I already have one. Or if I might, it's just for the 100 ore. And the Royal Guardian is a skin for the masked maids, if I remember correctly. And of course, the last day has the best stuff. Level 55 class materials, SSR Anarchy materials, Bursting Heart keys, SSR accessories, and a runestone. So that's what we have in store for us for this event to exchange. You will see that there are 3 different items that you need to farm, of which they're called the small gear, the vacuum tube, and the screw, and these are the totals if you want everything. If you do not want everything in this event, then of course feel free to subtract from what you don't want, and the numbers will go down accordingly, but I have calculated this to be roughly about 35 runs-ish for each of these events. So unlike the Christmas event, each map only has a single material, which we'll go back to the game and show you. And each material has a set of recommended heroes. If you have followed my Facebook post, you will know what these are ahead of time, and hopefully you have built them by now. So gears are these 6 heroes, screws are these 6 heroes, and so on and so forth. With a maximum all 5 bonus heroes, whether you do it solo or with a team, you will get 27 of these materials from one run of a level 55 map, which of course we do not have access to because we only have the level 35 maps today. So my suggestion would be to, before farming in earnest, to wait for the level 55 maps to come out. Let me just double check what's available. So we have A and C available. Let's see what that is. So that is the small gears, and I'm sure it's just basically what you need to farm for the exchange, because people will go mad if you give them stuff to exchange and you don't give them the means to earn it. So the vacuum tube and the small gear, what is available. And okay, so Olivier shards aren't even, you can't even get Olivier shards today because you can't get the screw unless I'm missing something. Yeah, vacuum tube and yeah, gear. So you can't even exchange for Olivier shards today. So you can only get the vacuum tubes and the small gear, which will be class materials, Trinity vouchers, SSR headgear, SSR weapons. Because I figured level 35 missions aren't that interesting to watch, I will just do it off camera. The first completion rewards are still worth getting because there are crystals inside. But otherwise, I probably wouldn't recommend farming these unless you are in a dire rush or need for the exchange rewards. So that's the first day and the opening quest. Hope you guys found that helpful, useful, entertaining. Let me see what the name of the quest is. I'm just curious. Airport. Very interesting. It's a very modern setup. So a complete city in the sky. Okay, so on that note, hope you guys found this helpful. Good luck for your own clear of the plot quest. It's actually not too difficult as long as you play tactically. This is Zethrion, signing off.